I feel like every time I talk about one of these streaming era blockbusters, I'm just repeating myself, that I sound like a broken record. G20 is another example of everything that's wrong with these big budget streaming era movies that have star power attached to them. It's also another example of how Die Hard is the most imitated action movie of all time. Yet clear imitators from the past were still much better movies. Examples include Air Force One, Speed, Sudden Death, and The Rock. And in terms of this, a film around a dire hostage situation where the stakes are elevated by putting it into a political setting. If you've seen movies like White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen, you've practically seen this movie. Don't get me wrong, there are compelling ideas here. Viola Davis playing the president, and one with a military background that actually opens the door for her to plausibly be an action hero. Anthony Starr, Homelander himself, playing the villain. And there's actually compelling ideas behind his villainous character because of the jabs and criticisms the narrative is going into. And one thing about this movie that just slightly salvaged it for me were two side characters who provided the most entertaining moments. A duo of South African intelligence agents who were actually really fun to watch. But unfortunately, they comprise of like less than 20% of the plot. But the result we get is one where not much effort is actually put into it. The writing is bland, the action sequences are lackluster, at a certain point things become really cliche and predictable, but we keep getting these kinds of movies, they keep getting streaming numbers because they're so conveniently accessible. And it's just a matter of time before the next lackluster streaming era blockbuster comes around. And once again, we're having the same exact conversation.